And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Minecraft. All right, working on the refined storage system, trying to get this thing up and running. Did a little work in between episodes and got the storages all set up. I've got some extras here. I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but they're there, waiting. Slowly filling this one up with wood. Very, very slowly. Jungle wood. I want just like 1,000 of that. Just start processing it as fast as you possibly can. And yeah, we've got a pretty well covered. Now, if we look at our crafting grid, you'll see that we show, lo and behold, all of those things: diamonds and iron. And we're speaking of iron. There's iron, diamonds. Oh. Do we not have gold? That would be funny if I forgot gold. I think I forgot gold. I did. I forgot gold. Okay. So, obviously, I need some gold. I need a couple acceleration cards. I need a crafting card. And I need to edit this. Gold, crafting, acceleration. And then I need a... No. That's the wrong place for that. Give me that back. You go there. Okay, and now I need another external storage. Now, I don't know if I can actually build another one of those. What am I low on? Cable. I think one of each of the cores is what I'm low on. You know, I might be able. If I grab these, grab my cable back, I might be able to do it from way here finally, because I've got the wood. I can make a couple chests and external storage here. Okay, I need cores. So, construction core, destruction core, external storage. Finally. Now, oh, my bow. There we go. External storage. Continue that on. Make sure this is set to extract only, and we now have gold to use. So how can we start auto-crafting stuff? Well, I'm glad you asked. That is done via the crafter. And let's see, machine casings. Ooh, we don't have any stone. Accepts any stone. I might have to just fill up some stone. Would be a kind of weird and quirky, but you know, it is what it is. So if I do external storage, construction core, destruction core, external storage, it's like starting all over again. So now I should be able to do external storage. And I need a couple stone. Actually, one stone will do. I do need a couple acceleration cards. So this gets a stone and acceleration card. Start filling that up. And then you... Oh, I did it again. I keep shift-clicking the bell. Oh, okay. There we go. Now this is going to start filling up with stone. And we're going to be able to see now lots and lots of stone coming in. Okay, so now crafter, I want a machine casing, and I want a crafter, which is construction core. Good Lord. These cores are just used everywhere. Look at that. Finally, a crafter. Finally. Well, the first thing I want to do, instead of auto crafting the systems here, I want to be able to set up some auto crafting with the crafter, because this thing can hold 9 recipes. So I actually want to, you know, craft some stuff up. So I'm going to grab a stack of iron, stack of redstone, and a stack of silicone. Okay, so let's just try to distribute this. So there's 22, 21, 21. And then silicone. 22, 21, 21. And then again, same thing, 22. I want to manually craft up a bunch of these basic processors because I'm going to need them. And I ran out. Sad face. 32 basic processors we've processed through already. So we've already got a good handle on all of the materials in here. I need a couple processors. So there's 8. There's 8. There's 8. So there's 9, 9, 9. I'm trying to need to get some processors. Then I need some speed upgrades. That would be way awesome to get some speed upgrades on these. So speed upgrades. Oh, look at that. Requires sugar. Which guess what we don't have exported is sugar. So we might have to bump that up a little bit. Let me grab the basic processors that are done. Not many, but it's enough to get us started. Pattern-wise, we need a bunch of patterns. So, where be the patterns? They are... Where are they? And they stick out once you see them. There they are. So, obviously, this pattern... So, pattern, I apologize for the missing interface, or the interface derpiness. So, put this over here in the crafter, and lo and behold, we now can auto-craft patterns. Yay! Okay, the hardest part is done. Getting into this process. Okay, so now we want construction core. We want destruction core. We want what are we going for here? Let's put these in here. And don't worry, we'll build a better automation system in a second. I want to be able to craft up some more of these crafters. So where all these blocks look alike. Okay, so we want the machine casing, and then we want the crafter itself. So I want a few of these. Can I get that's 3, 6, 9. Can I get 9 of these? I am missing basic processors. Well, I just happen to be crafting some basic processors. So let's grab what we can. Toss them over here. So here's another big difference between these two very similar mods. When you're crafting in refined storage, the items, the intermediate items that are being made show up in your crafting grid. You can see the items popping in and out there, and that is indicative of this mod, because AE doesn't do that. All of the intermediate processes do not appear in here. So the crafting grid on these guys, we want to flip that around so it's more or less pointing into there. Let's see if we can make it easier on ourselves. Like so. Pointing in like that. Kind of a lesser version than what I did downstairs with the AE system. I want one more crafter for this very last solder over here, like so. And they're powered, so you see the beautiful little blue strobe effects on the sides. I'm not sure what they look like in like vanilla, but they look really slick in this one. Okay, so with this, I want to go to processing, and I want to say, first of all, we want get these squared away. 13, 12, 12. So this will finish these off. And because we have crafters on there, they should automatically get picked up. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Or maybe not. I could have sworn they get picked up automatically. Maybe not. Huh. Maybe only when it's crafting something manually or automatically. So we want, let's grab some silicone here. I want to just put one in here. Anytime we put stuff back in our system, it's using a little bit of this storage. There's the printed silicone. Okay, so we have a pattern. It's a processing pattern that says 1 silicon equals 1 printed silicon, and we can actually plus that into the processing recipe. That's another big change between the two. Is you can actually shift-click processing recipes, no problem. So I'm going to put all 3 of these in these 3 crafters there. So now it knows how to make printed silicone. Now we want these basic processors. We want to pull these out. Yeah, this is truly the test here to see. Let's actually make some printed silicone. Can't I? 2 craft available. Let's see if this actually. We're gonna need import buses on all these. Is that what you're telling me? Well, I think that's what it's telling me. Is we're gonna need import buses on all these. I honestly thought we didn't, but apparently, yes, indeed we do. Okay, whatevs. We can do that. Not a big issue. Import bus, destruction core, improved processor, and cable. So a couple more of these. Cable, pretty straightforward. Oh, these are all processing recipes? These are not all processing recipes. That one and that one. I wonder if I can. Yeah. So these and these go back. Those are not processing. Cable is not a processing recipe. The importer is not a processing recipe. I wanted to make sure that was done right. I really wish this, I mean, this UI is just shifted over by 1 square. That's basically all this is. And it's annoying to say the least. Okay, I do not want, okay, there we go. I don't like sorting by item number because everything moves around so much as you're crafting stuff. I don't like that. So now we got some more patterns that we can work with. And we're going to need a bunch of import buses. A bunch of them. So we can manage all of this. So the crafting process, the auto crafting stuff, you know, you just build up and build up and build up. If you need another crafter, you just spark another crafter. And you get another one if you don't have their other storages on it. And you just sort of plop it down, and now you got 9 more. So, whoa, I fell down the hole. Okay.
Taking my job again.
Yeah. Let's see. So I'm going to need importers. I'm going to need a lot of things. First things first, I need some gold, some diamonds, and some iron. I could have sworn I made a couple basic processors over here, but apparently not. So there's 8 of those. 8 of those. I don't want to make too many of these just because it's annoying. And I just put my torches in here. Give my torches back. All right. So now we need some basic stuff here. Let's grab these. Patterns. Processing pattern. Nice, better, a little bit better interface. We have, no, just stop. Just 1 iron.
Stop it.
1 printed basic processor. 1, 2, 3. Did I just? Okay. All 3 of these are going to get 1 copy of the basic processor recipe. Now I want to clear this. Now I want a gold equals advanced processor. 1, 2, 3. And then clear that. Diamond equals super duper awesome processor. And I'm just making sure these are all scaled up. And there's a copy of both in each one of these. So then the system becomes, well, we need some more patterns. How much is it given? Then we can just hit R, like advanced processor. We want 1, 2, 3. So that's the advanced. We want the improved. 1. And then we want the basic. Those go in this last one here. Let's put all of these away. go to this last one here. So you. There we go. Now we can autocraft the processors. Thank goodness we are able to do that, because wowzers, was that tedious. Now I want importers. I want like 10 of these. All of the things. Go for it.
All of them.
Is this... I don't want these sorted. I want these sorted by... There. So... let's... bind that together with cable. Shouldn't have any problem communicating, but just in case, might as well. There we go. Now these should import just fine. And if we try, we can spit out basic processor. Is there like a... Oh, now it's going to give them because I have them all in my inventory. I thought there would be a, like... I don't know of a shortcut key that automatically crafts more of these. But we can do plus 64 and it will start crafting these right away. And it should distribute the job. That's why I did 3 different crafts on all those. And it looks like the printed silicon is already done. And it is already working its magic. So you can see that it's pushing them in and out. And that's one of the reasons I don't like to use this, because, you know, they're fleeting. They're if you have a big craft and they appear in here, you can easily mess up the craft by either crafting something else that uses it, or pulling out a component yourself, and the whole craft then sort of stalls because it doesn't like it very much. So yeah, that is the gist of the basic refined storage auto crafting. Other than that, we have reborn storage auto crafting, which is a whole new monster. And if we go to reborn storage, this has a multi-block crafting CPU system. And it holds way more patterns the bigger you make this thing. So if we want to do one like 5x5, you could easily make one that's just gigantic. So if we go processing, it's not a processing. So this is a crafting frame. Let's set up that process. And then we want heat conductor. Ooh, we don't have iron bars. Let's get iron bars. And then heat conductor. We want more patterns. Then we want crafting CPUs. And then crafting storage. Ooh, that 1K storage part. We're going to want that. And then that. That's a whole lot of crafting right in there. But that should give us the ability to craft the system. Okay, I don't want it to stretch. Medium. Medium is a good size right here. All right. How are we doing on... Yeah, basic processors are good. Looks like the whole system, well, it's working through it. We might need to push some sugar in here in order to get some speed upgrades. But let me do a crafting frame. And we're stalled. Oh, what are we low on? Gold, improved processor. That's what we're stuck on. So we got a bunch of those getting processed now. So I'll craft up some stuff in between episodes, and we'll come back and polish off and finish what we started here in order to get to a system to store our dimlit parts. All right, well, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.